Today's Bible question, we stay in Matthew chapter 26, verse 54. The question is, but how then would the scriptures be fulfilled that say it must happen in this way? Now, what happened during the events of Easter week were planned by God for the salvation of the world. Jesus was not a helpless victim, but a willing participant in this plan. And Jesus' commitment was to the Word of God to ensure all that must happen did and would happen. If Jesus was that committed to the Word of God to see it fulfilled, can you be any less committed? Where can you submit to God's plan for your life, regardless of the cost? Now let's look at Paul's commitment to God's will as he described it in Philippians chapter 1, verses 18 through 24. Paul wrote, "But what does it matter? The important thing is that in every way, whether from false motives or true, Christ is preached. And because of this, I rejoice." Paul wasn't concerned with anybody's motives for preaching the gospel. He was just happy it was being preached. And he wrote, "Yes, and I will continue to rejoice, for I know that through your prayers and God's provision of the Spirit of Jesus Christ, what has happened to me will turn out for my deliverance. I eagerly expect and hope that I will in no way be ashamed, but will have sufficient courage, so that now, as always, Christ will be exalted in my body, whether by life or by death. For to me, to live is Christ, and to die is gain. For if I am to go on living in the body, this will mean fruitful labor for me. Yet what shall I choose? I do not know. I am torn between the two. I desire to depart and be with Christ, which is better by far, but it is more necessary for you that I remain in the body." Now, when you read those verses, you see Paul's commitment to serve and to suffer in the process. I encourage you to determine to do the same by God's grace. Thank you, and come on back tomorrow for another Bible question.